Good morning. So, how are you starting your morning? That's what I want to know. I really believe that the way you do anything is the way you do everything, especially the beginning. The way that you start your day is so important because it has a lasting impact throughout your day. So if you are like the majority of people who wake up to an alarm and the first thing they do is pick up their phone and check their notifications and check their emails and see what work thing is coming in and hear all the bings and the tings and the notifications, and you get lost in that and caught up in that, automatically what that does is that sends the stress response to your brain of like go, fight or flight, accomplish this and do that, and tasks and to-do lists, and it gets to be a little bit overwhelming, not just from like a perspective standpoint, but really from a neurological standpoint and a nervous system standpoint. So that being said, I want to know what's your morning routine, or what's a morning routine that you would like to adopt. I studied a lot of the morning routines, or the pathways of success, to some of the people that I aspire to some of the top achievers or the CEOs, or some of the big game changers, to really see, okay, well, what are they doing in the morning? And congruently amongst the majority of people who tend to be successful in whatever art that they're choosing do have one thing in common, and that's that they have a solid morning routine. So in the past few years, I've implemented a routine in my life, and it has been astronomically amazing in setting the tone of how I feel and how I produce and how my body functions throughout the day. So what that is for me is I wake up in the morning without an alarm. That's really important. And if I do have an alarm, it's really nice music and it's not a harsh beeping sound. So I wake up naturally, and I take the first 3 minutes to practice gratitude. So I just get in tune with my body, take a few deep breaths, and think about the three things that I'm grateful for. Sometimes it's arbitrary, like today I'm grateful for the color blue. The color blue, it's amazing. Like I'm so grateful that the color blue exists. Sometimes it's, I'm really grateful that I have legs, or I'm so grateful that I have amazing grandparents. Whatever it might be, just taking the time to think of the things that you're grateful for really stimulates the positive vibration in your body and the positive frequency, and puts you into a place of optimism rather than pessimism and stress. And it also, strengthens neurons in the brain and feels good and releases happy hormones. And there's so many different biological aspects of practicing gratitude. So I definitely recommend doing that. The next thing is I'll do a little bit of stretching. So whether it be just like laying on my bed and, stretching back and forth, or getting up and dancing, moving my body a little bit, just shaking it out, doing a little bit of qigong or some like tapping, and, just moving, really just getting some movement into my body to decrease the stiffness, to start my blood flow, to get my heart rate going, just to move. It feels good. Our bodies are meant to move. So I'll do that. The next thing that I'll do is make myself a cup of tea. Tea is one of my pleasure spots. I love tea. I'm absolutely addicted to it. So I'll have my nice herbal tea, do some deep breathing, maybe do some journaling in the morning. If I'm really spot on, I'll do 5 to 10 minutes of meditation. And then, in the summertime when it's nice out, it's really important to get outside, to put your feet on the grass, called earthing, and to have the sun, come onto your skin. Through doing that, you're having the negative ions from the earth through your body, pulling out the toxins, pulling out the electromagnetic frequencies. With the sun, you can actually close your eyes and look directly into the sun. And what that does is that the light from the sun hitting the back of the retina of the eye will synthesize your EPA and your DHA, which are the fatty acid complex molecules, which help to, do everything in the body, from producing hormones to protecting the cellular structure of all of the cells, to rebuilding the brain, to helping your body absorb the vitamin D from the sun, which we all know makes us feel great and is really healthy. So so that's another thing that I do. So essentially my morning routine is waking up, gratitude, a little bit of movement, some stretching or dancing, a cup of tea, journaling, meditating, and then coming outside, getting into nature, and connecting with the earth and the sunshine. So I would love to hear about you. What's your morning routine? Or if you don't have a morning routine, would you like to have one, and what would that look like for you? And I would challenge you for the next 10 days. Implement a solid morning routine and see how it changes your mood, your productivity, your body, your digestion, all of your different functions for the rest of the day. Let me know how it goes.